Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and it's been a while since I've made any sort of videos on this channel. In fact, I was straight up thinking of just killing the channel off because it didn't mean a lot to me. Not really many people watched it anymore. But today I got some cool phones, and I decided why not make a video on a couple of them. I have to plug my Galaxy Note 8 in real quick. Alright, my phone is now plugged in. And you heard me say Galaxy Note 8 because that is correct. I do use a Samsung Galaxy Note 8 as my secondary device as of right now. However, there's a few devices I may switch it to. Sorry about the shaky camera, I don't have a tripod. The phone you're looking at right now is... I'm gonna change out the Google account profile on this Mac real quick to one with a dark background. There we go. Is an Asus Zenfone AR, which was part of Google's Project Tango program, which not many devices were made under. This one is a 128GB, that might be the base model, and it's on Verizon. This phone's also in brand new condition. I believe it costs about $45-50. So, the setup process for this phone was good, but if you're getting one of these and it seems extremely slow and very sluggish, that's because it's downloading every single ounce of bloatware that you get from Verizon and heating the phone up. After it's done downloading shit, it works really well. I have this set as my wallpaper. This is not my primary wallpaper. And in the Tango app, this doesn't connect to a server anymore because Project Tango is dead, and there were only, I believe, two devices made in Google's Project Tango program before they found out that they didn't need all these sensors and junk on the back to do this stuff that this phone did. This phone was released in 2017. I know someone with a tablet that I think may be a lot older than this phone that also works with Project Tango, and they claim that it is extremely rare. Now, there's a really, really cool app that you can get for this called Matterport Scenes, but you can't get it on Google Play anymore. You have to get the APK. And this app lets you do a 3D scan of your room. So look, this is not going to be the highest quality 3D scan because the phone is like 7 years old now. But you can see that phone there. You guys will see that phone next. I did a 3D scan of my bedside table. There's my iBook G3 on there, and my Galaxy Note 7, and my lamp, my Xbox controller. If we move up, that's one of my posters right there. And there's another poster that's cut off there. But it's really cool that this phone can do that. Now, the iPhone 12, and I'm pretty sure every iPhone made after the iPhone 12, is able to do that 3D scanning stuff. The iPad Pros can do that too. But this is 3 years before the iPhone 12, in 2017. I also have a reason to believe that this phone may have never actually been used and was taken out of the box and put in a different box and sent to me, because when I checked the About phone, it is on Android 7.0, I'd assume the first security patch for this phone. And then its last factory reset was August 9th, 2017 at 8:29 a.m. So, it makes me think that this isn't, nobody bought these. These are very rare. I mean, you can find them on eBay, but outside of eBay, these are very rare. I challenge anyone that watches me to find one in a bin. Right? I don't think this is actually a used phone. I think this is unsold stock from Verizon that the guy that was selling them opened up and sold as just the phone unit only, because he could probably make more money selling the chargers and boxes separately. But, yeah. I don't think the design of this phone is bad. It has a soft touch rubberized back, but I can tell you from experience, this isn't the type of rubberized back that in another 3 years is going to be disgusting and have everything stick to it. This FCC stuff is just a sticker, so if I wanted to peel it off, I would, but to keep it original, I'm going to keep it. That NFC thing is just a sticker, but I'm going to keep it. I really like how the cameras look on this phone. I think they look really cool. And every single sensor there does serve a purpose. The design of the phone itself is nice. It's very thin. I know we stopped caring about thin phones in 2014 when the iPhone 6 is bent in half, but it's very nice. And from the front, it looks like a regular phone. And if you look at the bottom, you'd even maybe think it's a Samsung. It is a very cool phone. And it kind of sucks because Android manufacturers aren't doing stuff like this anymore. For good reason, because they'd go and they'd spend billions of dollars trying to find and invent a phone that they wanted to make the next big thing, and nobody would care about it. There's no more LG G Flex, there's no more LG Wing. I think LG may have been the last company to make good phone, or not good phones. Their phones were honestly kind of shit, but they did make a lot of unique phones. I would like you guys, as a challenge, to go into the comments section. I will make sure it's not disabled. Put in the comments an LG phone that, number one, has not had some sort of major hardware failure, and also hasn't been some sort of major failure. But there's just not really any more cool phones anymore, you know? It's all the same. Samsung has been making what looks like the same phone since 2021, you know? There's no more pop-up cameras, there's no more weird stuff. I mean, the foldables are a thing, but yeah, they've kind of been normalized. You know? It's just like, it doesn't feel like Android manufacturers are putting effort into phones anymore. Because back in the day, in 2017, you would see tons of phones like this, like the ZTE Axon M, the Yoda phone, whatever the fuck was out in 2017. They may have honestly quit production before 2017. There were just so many cool phones that were set out to solve a problem that didn't really exist. And it kind of sucks that Android manufacturers don't make them anymore, but at the same time, I can understand that they don't make these anymore because people don't want them. It took 2 LG G Flexes for LG to realize people don't want them. It took one Galaxy Round for Samsung to realize people don't want that. It took an entire program for Google to realize that people don't care about this. Only 2 companies signed up for Project Tango. I think ARCore, which is what came after Project Tango and didn't need all these sensors, has probably been much more successful than this. If you want a kind of cool and weird phone for your collection, especially if you're collecting rare phones, I strongly recommend you pick up one of these. Because this phone is really cool. And it's definitely nice to see how AR first started out in smartphones. And how you could 3D scan stuff with this. The 3D scan isn't good quality, but it's a really cool idea. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all later.